Let's test this sword on this giant. Wait a minute, he's not even fighting back. Ooh. Wow, I did not expect that. You know what? If this sword can take down this giant, this sword can take down a boss, right? Look at that. Yes. Test passed. Hello there my YouTube friends and fans, welcome back to Elden Ring. I found out something really amazing that could help a lot of people that are still struggling with the first boss fight, and I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So as you can see here, first of all, I wanted to have a really good weapon. I stole this sword a long time ago from them, but was never able to use it because I didn't have enough strength to carry it. It's super heavy. So now I'm actually just testing it out, practicing my skills, and just kind of trying to find out if this is something that I could use in the boss fight. And it seems like the sword is doing a really amazing job here. I used to be always scared of those guys, but no longer. Look at that. So the sword is called Dismounter, and as I told you, it's super heavy, so you may have to rank up in order to be able to use that. But I did not upgrade this sword at all, as you can see here. I literally just use it the way I found it. So let's go and see if we can finally win this boss fight. To be honest, I have tried this at least 20 times before and failed, trying various things, even my super upgraded Morningstar and the wolves, whatnot, everything that I could think of, and I always kind of failed when he was about a quarter health and then I died. A lot of times he also pushed me off the ledge or I just didn't react quickly enough because this guy is super hard. So this time I make a quick decision just before I enter the gate here to actually try and change up the ashes, because I have many, as you can see here, and I'm like, I never tried that. Let's try using something else. So I'm like, I don't really know which ones could be good here, but maybe this rotten stray ashes, because those dogs always give me a hard time when I try to fight them. So maybe they give him a hard time. So let's see. You know, all that can happen is that we have to try again, right? So here we are, and I also have my summon that's gonna help me. And just about here I'm calling the ashes, and I'm like, oh wow, it's only one dog. Oh, that's probably not gonna go well. Oh well, we're in this now, so let's try it. And the dog is going at it. Look at him. Because the summon usually dies about halfway through and leaves me alone. And the wolves usually die at the same time. So halfway through, usually I lose both of those helpers. And as you also may have noticed, I use the sword two-handed, which is something that's new to me. I have never tried that before until, you know, a few days ago when I was like, I need to kind of start getting used to using a sword two-handed in case I need it, and it really paid off here, especially also when I was practicing before this fight. I noticed that this sword and using it two-handed does an incredible amount of damage in a really fast time, and it really paid off here. And as you can see here, most of my helpers are dead now, but the dog has done a lot of damage to Margit. As you can see, his health is literally dropping when I'm not even hitting him. And I did not notice that at this point. I was so busy watching him actually and not his health bar down there that I didn't even notice that, because I probably would have been a lot more optimistic at this point. I really thought it's just a matter of seconds here for me to die because I was just so used to it. But this was the lowest I got him. And so a little bit of me was hoping until he smashed me with the hammer, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna die right now. I gotta heal. And I didn't even realize while I was reaching for my healing potion that he was already falling down. I could not believe it. So while it is a very good idea to use this big sword to win this fight, I have to say I have to thank a lot to this Rotten Straight Ashes dog that was kind of poisoning Margit and made him lose health even when I was not fighting him. That was really the key, and I am just blown away how easy that was. So finally I have done it, and if you are still struggling with it, I highly recommend you trying that out. So in case you're interested, I am the Bandit class, and I'm level 56 right now, but I was building up my stats especially for this boss fight. Vigor is 20, Endurance is 21, Strength is 33, and Dexterity is 19. I was building those 4 levels up, especially Strength and Endurance, so I can carry this heavy sword, and it really paid off being patient. I tried fighting this boss when I was level 28, and that was Strength about around 20, and it was not enough to fight him. I didn't have a chance. So if you are in the same shoes, just try it out. And then if you can get the Stray Ashes, which you can actually find if you go to the Dragonburnt Ruins, and go down and get to that, try to open that chest, which will transport you to actually the Celia mines. And if you leave those mines and go a little bit farther on the lake, you will find a corpse with a rotting dog nearby, and that's where you actually find the Rotten Stray Ashes. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.